Hello students, welcome back to my channel and this is Kiran Pothina. So in this video, we'll learn 1 mark questions from the chapter Continuity and Differentiability. So according to new pattern, so from this chapter you will get 2 1 mark questions. Okay, 2 1 mark questions you will get. So one question is related to MCQ. One MCQ will be there and one 1 mark question will be there. 1 mark also will be there or else filling the blanks. Okay, so total you will get 2 questions from this chapter Continuity and Differentiability, and in this chapter totally I will solve 21 mark questions, and the 2 different models and very important questions from this chapter. So let us start now. The question number 1 is left hand derivative of f of x equal to mod x at x equal to 0. So here we no need to confuse. First of all, I will draw the modulus function graph. Okay, so this is modulus function graph, guys, but on positive side greater than 0 f of x we have to write as x only, but on negative side f of x we have to consider as minus x. As they are asking left hand derivative for this function, f of x will be converted as f of x is equal to minus x, okay, on left hand side. Now when we apply derivative to this differential with respect to x, it will be f dash of x is equal to minus 1. Derivative of this minus x is minus 1. Now they are asking at x equal to 0, nothing but f dash of 0. As we are having only constant, again it will remain as constant only. So that is minus 1. Left hand derivative will be minus 1. What about right hand derivative? If they ask means f of x equal to x, its derivative is 1. So right hand derivative will be 1, left hand derivative will be minus 1. So that's why, for example, if they ask derivative of f of x is equal to mod x, when they ask a derivative means does not exist, because left side minus 1 will get, right side 1 will get, there it does not exist. But as they ask a left hand derivative, it will be minus 1. If they ask right hand derivative, it will be plus 1. Okay, remember that point. Okay. Next we move to question number 2. This is find the derivative of the function secant of tan root x with respect to x. Derivative of this function secant. So here you have to apply chain rule. So that is first one secant, next tan, and then root x. 3 functions are there. Chain rule you have to apply. So d by dx of secant of tan root x is, see guys, first derivative of secant is, see here, d by dx of secant x is secant x into tan x, right? Next d by dx of tan x is secant square x, and again d by dx of root x will be 1 by 2 root x, right? These are the formulas. Now those we have to apply here. First secant means secant of tan root x, again tan of tan root x, as like secant x tan x, but in the place of x what we are having, tan root x. So secant tan root x, tan of tan root x. Next derivative of tan is secant square root x into, again derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So this is the derivative of that. Okay, so it will be very easy, guys. So from derivative easily you can attempt the 2 1 mark questions also. So watch the video until the end, so you will get the clarity of how the questions they will ask from this chapter. Next, differential coefficient of secant of tan inverse x. Don't consider this question is related to the differential equations. Here differential coefficient is nothing but dy by dx only, guys. Differential coefficient that we need to find. Okay, so they are asking d by dx of secant of tan inverse x, but here outside secant is there but inside tan inverse is there. So the tan inverse we have to convert into secant so that it will be very easy to find. So how to find this is, so by using OAO HHA. OAO HHA, it represents sine, cos, tan, right? So when we apply in this Pythagoras theorem, tan is nothing but opposite by adjacent. So tan inverse x given, so that means tan inverse x is equal to y, means tan y is equal to what? X. X by 1 we can consider. Nothing but tan means what? X by 1. Okay, opposite by adjacent. This is opposite and this is adjacent. then hypotenuse will become square root of 1 plus x square. ಈ tan inverse ನ ನಾವು secant ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ secant to secant inverse ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ d by dx of secant of, see when we got like this, cos is adjacent by hypotenuse, at the same time secant means what? Hypotenuse by adjacent. What is hypotenuse? Root 1 plus x square. So it will be secant inverse of hypotenuse by adjacent. It will be root 1 plus x square. So now d by dx of secant inverse cancel. Now we will get root 1 plus x square. That means secant of tan inverse x we have reduced it to root 1 plus x square. Now when we apply derivative to this, derivative of root is 1 by 2 root 1 plus x square into derivative of that x square is 2x. Now 2 and 2 cancel, answer is x by root 1 plus x square. Okay, next, find dy by dx if y is equal to sine of root x. So when we apply differentiate with respect to x, y will become dy by dx, which is derivative of sine. Derivative of sine is cos of root x. Again derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So this is the answer for this. Okay, hope you are understanding. Next we move to question number 5. This is very important model, guys. The function f of x is equal to mod x plus 3 is not differentiable at x is equal to what? So they are asking where it is not differentiable. So actually modulus function means always continuous will be there. Okay, if it is like this, this is called f of x equal to mod x, because it is ended at 0 and again it is starting from negative side to positive side. For example, if it is like this, so this will be another function. So but every modulus function will be continuous but not differentiable at some points. Where it is not differentiable, how to find this is, inside modulus function we have to equate to 0. X plus 3 is there, equate to 0. What is the x value? Minus 3. So clearly we can say that it is not differentiable at x equal to minus 3. Similarly, whatever they will give the values in modulus function, where it is not differentiable means that inside function equate to 0, you will get the x value, right? At that point it is not differentiable. Next, find the derivative of 2 root cot of x square. So this is very important question, guys, because there are so many asked previous times. Okay, so y equal to 2 root cot of x square. So this is the question. Now I will differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Then y will become dy by dx equal to, okay, derivative 2 into constant in derivative of root is 1 by 2 root cot of x square into derivative of cot is minus cosecant x square into x square derivative is again into 2x. Now this 2 and 2 cancel, answer will be minus 2x cosecant x square by root cot x square. So leave it like this, no problem, because it is for 1 mark. Next, f of x is equal to step x is differentiable at x is equal to, it is differentiable. Where it is differentiable? Actually, if you know that step function at integer it is discontinuous. So because the function will be like this, so the function will be like this, right? Okay, function is discontinuous at integral points. Nothing but integers hatra discontinuous. Discontinuous andre integers hatra idu differentiable agalla. Continuous agidre matra differentiable age chances irutte. Continuous agilla andre differentiable agalla. But 1.2 andre illi irutte. 1.2 kade it is continuous, so it is differentiable at non integer. Okay, ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ನಾನ್ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು 1.2 ಆಗಲಿ, 1.4 ಆಗಲಿ, 2.7 ಆಗಲಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ ನಾನ್ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಫೈಂಡ್ dy by dx if y is equal to cos of root x. So differentiate with respect to x. Derivative of y is dy by dx equal to derivative of cos is minus sine of root x, again derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Okay, so this is the question. Next, see guys, if you think these videos are helpful, so please like and share, and also subscribe my channel, and after subscribing don't forget to press that like bell button, because so whenever I upload a video, so directly you'll get that notification, so that you no need to miss any video of mine. The question number 9 is the function f of x is equal to mod cos x is, okay, is differentiable or continuous. They are asking like that. Again it is a modulus function. See, modulus function means always continuous guys. Modulus function always continuous, but where it is not differentiable, what I said, that inside function you have to equate to 0. What is inside function? Cos x. When we equate cos x equal to 0, what are x values? Where it will be 0? X is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, where n belongs to z. At all these values cos x will be 0. So that's why it is not differentiable at these points. Option number C. Okay. For example, if they given f of x is equal to mod sin x, then where it is continuous or not? Yes, modulus function is continuous. Then where it is not differentiable? So for that we have to equate to 0. Sin x equate to 0. Sin x, where it is 0, x is equal to n pi, where n belongs to z. So if they ask about sin x, then answer will become option B. If they ask about cos x, our answer will be for option C. Next, find the derivative of the function y equal to tan root x. So given y equal to tan root x, so when we differentiate with respect to x, so y will become dy by dx into derivative of tan is secant square, here root x, again derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Next we move to question number 11. The function f of x equal to step x is continuous at, okay, continuous means, so already I said that at integer points it is not continuous, not differentiable also, but at non-integer points it is continuous. If y is equal to e power x cube, okay, given question given is y equal to e power x cube, they ask us to find dy by dx. So for the differentiate with respect to x, so y we will write it as dy by dx is equal to derivative of exponential function as it is, again e power x cube into, now chain rule for x cube is 3x square, nothing but 3x square into e power x cube. Okay, or else you can also write 3x square into y also. Y means what? E power x cube. Okay, like this also you can write. Next, we move to question number 30. If f of x is equal to x square into sine of 1 by x, then the value of the function at x equal to 0, so that the function is continuous at 0. So they are asking when the function is continuous at x equal to 0, so what is the value of x they are asking. Okay, so what is the function given? F of x is equal to x square into sine of 1 by x. So they said that continuous at x equal to 0. That means here f of x is equal limit x tends to 0. Continuous we are checking x square into sine of 1 by x. Okay. So I will split this into two functions. One is limit x tends to 0 x square into limit x tends to 0 sine of 1 by x. Okay. So this is divided into two functions. Okay. First function and second function. So when we substitute x value 0 here, so first function will become 0 into here x tends to 0 sine of 1 by x. As we know the range of sine x. What is range of sin x? Minus 1 to 1. That means whatever it may be the angle, that range will be only in between minus 1 to 1. Now that minus 1 to in between, when we multiply with any of that number, 0 into anything is 0 only. That means when the function is continuous at x equal to 0, value of that x will be 0. Okay. Next, question number 14. The function f of x is equal to mod x minus 3 is not differentiable at where it is not differentiable, x minus 3 equate to 0, you will get that x value, that is 3. So at x equal to 3 it is not differentiable. Next question. The greatest integer function defined by f of x equal to step x is not differentiable at, okay. See, if it is modulus function, then you equate to 0. If it is step function, I should not equate to 0. So greatest integer function is not differentiable at what? Integer points. What are the integer points in between? Okay, they given a condition x greater than 0, less than 3. So in between, what are the integers will be there? Greater than 0, 1 will be there, and again less than 3, 2 will be there. So 1 and 2. So that means first option also correct, x equal to 1, and second option also correct, but our appropriate answer is option C. At both A and B, andre 1 and 2 kade it is not differentiable. At the same time, not continuous also. Okay, but here if the condition given is x greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 3, then where it is not differentiable? Then it is not differentiable at 0, 1, 2 and 3 also, because if they given equal condition, then 0 and 3 also included, these points also not differentiable. But here they given only less than, so in between only. In between andre 1 and 2 kade matra not differentiable agutte. At the same time not continuous also in case scale idre. Next question. Left hand derivative of f of x is equal to step x at x equal to 2. Okay, so at x equal to 2 andre function yav ತರ irutte andre idu 1, idu 2. So idu greatest integer function. So 2 kade it is discontinuous, but left hand derivative andre left side tagobek, but adra value nodi left hand derivative, but is step function ge idu derivative agalla, so that at x equal to t we have to consider as infinite. Left hand derivative, remember guys, left hand derivative of f of x equal to step x at any integer value, it can be x equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, anything, it will be infinite. Similarly right hand derivative also, but if they ask at x equal to 2 instead of left hand derivative, if they ask only derivative of f of x means then it is not defined, does not exist. But if they ask left or right for the integer, it is not defined for like this infinite. Next question number 17. Find dy by dx if y is equal to e power 3 log x. So question given y equal to e power 3 log x. So they ask to find dy by dx. But what generally students will do is, so directly they will apply derivative. But students, before applying derivative, first we can simplify this. Y is equal to e power 3 log x is there, na, that we can write as log x cube. Okay, because log a power m we can write as m into log a. Similarly 3 log x we can write as log x cube. Now here exponential and log will get cancelled, y equal to x cube. Now we will apply differentiate with respect to x. So y derivative dy by dx and x cube derivative is 3x square. Okay, next, the set of points where the function f given by mod 2x minus 1 into sin x is differentiable is, okay, so where it is differentiable, so we will equate this one, 2x minus 1 equate to 0, because sin x is always continuous function. You know sin function graph will be like this, right? It is continuous. But when come to mod of 2x minus 1, when we equate to 0, 2x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 2. Actually ಮುಂಚೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಟು 0 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹತ್ರ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹತ್ರ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ r ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ 1, 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು, ಆ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ತಗೋಬಾರ್ದು. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ at 1/2, ಬಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ r ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ 1/2. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. So question number 19, left hand derivative of f of x equal to mod x minus 1. See guys, this actually modulus function when f of x is equal to mod x ತರ ಇದ್ರೆ that we will write it as minus x when x less than 0, x when x greater than 0, 0 when x equal to 0. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ x equal to 0 ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ 0 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ f of x equal to mod x minus 1, ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ x minus 1 ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಟು 0 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ x equal to 1. ಸೊ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ 1 ಅನೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕಡೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ x ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 1 ಗೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್, x ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದೆನ್ 1 ಗೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್, x ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1 ಗೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ 0. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲೆಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ f of x ಅನೇ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದು ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಟು 0 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಟೋಟಲಿ, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ 0 ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇವಾಗ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ instead of writing mod of x minus 1 we will write as minus of x minus 1 because on left hand side it will become negative. So first of all f of x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, this is minus x plus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ f dash of x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ f dash of x is minus 1. ಇವಾಗ at x equal to 1 x ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ, ಸೊ at x equal to 1 ಆಗಲಿ 2 ಆಗಲಿ 3 ಆಗಲಿ ಸೊ minus 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, now last question of this session, write the points of discontinuity for this function in between minus 3 comma 3. ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದಾವುದು ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು -4 -3 -2 -1 0 1 2 3 4 ಈ ತರ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ -3 comma 3 ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ, -2 -1 0 1 2. ಸೊ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಅವಾಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ f of x equal to step x is -2 -1 0 1 2. ಅವರು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 2 3 4 5 ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 5, ಅದೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, hope you understand the above questions. So please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching and wait for that next video. Thank you. All the best.